If you want to understand how systems actually break, look at Lebanon. Look, I've spent many years there on the ground, and what strikes you there is that this is not just a war story and not just a banking story. It is what happens when a country that already lost trust in its entire financial and government system gets hit by a new geopolitical shock. After 2019, Lebanon's currency collapsed, inflation exploded, and banks effectively stopped functioning in any normal sense. People shifted to physical US dollars, multiple exchange rates emerged, and once deposits stopped being trusted, they stopped functioning, like normal money. This is the key point. When trust breaks, a financial system does not fail neatly. It fragments. Cash replaces deposits. Informal markets like black currency exchange rates replace formal ones. Daily life sadly moves from investment to survival. Now layer on what is already happening today. The latest conflict has already displaced around 1 million people and killed by some accounts more than 1,300, and intensified fears of a longer-term occupation or buffer zone in southern Lebanon up to the Litani River. This is not a small side story. It's a major second front in a wider regional crisis, and this is why Lebanon matters. Fragile systems do not absorb shocks well. They amplify them. A country already trying to recover from a humanitarian collapse, a banking collapse, dollarisation, political fragmentation and massive institutional distrust is massively vulnerable when escalations occur again. The economic stabilisation that started to occur, even by the World Bank's account, was very, very fragile. So inflation had started to fall, partly because prices had become heavily dollarised. The way to think about that is this was never a full repair of the system. It was a horrendous humanitarian crisis, sad by any means. So Lebanon is not just a humanitarian tragedy, an economic collapse. It's also a case study in what happens when fiscal failure, banking collapse, central bank credibility, lose confidence and geopolitics collide. Because once trust is gone, rebuilding it is slow, and when a fragile state gets hit again before trust is rebuilt, the costs rise dramatically.